Hey y'all, my name's Xander. I'm a professional tater hunter. And today I'm gonna show you how you can hunt taters and what you can do with them. All right. So for equipment, you're gonna need a mask like this one, because when provoked, taters release poisonous fumes. So you're gonna need one of these so you can breathe.
So, when hunting for taters, you're looking for a plant that's about yay high, and it's got long, flat bristles, kind of like this, but more flat and wider. Let's see here. Oh, there's one. So here's a tater plant. So what you're gonna do, you just grab it and pull up. All right, so. Tater plants create this polymer that binds the tater to its roots. What you're going to do, you just take that polymer off and boom, you've got yourself a tater.
Alright, so now that we've got our taters, we're going to wash them off before we cook them. So we, how do I? Aha! So wash off the taters, and we just put them in a bowl, I guess. Now. So now we're gonna make the taters into something we can eat. Of course, you could eat a tater raw, but I wouldn't advise doing that. They're not very tasty that way. Let's see. You can do all sorts of stuff with taters. You can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. But today we're gonna make potato chips and French fries. So, the French fries. Yeah, these are kind of small, but I guess we'll have to make do. Cut them in half. We start cutting it into little pieces here. Usually with we might want to put the top off here too. Usually you'd use a bigger potato, but unfortunately it didn't prove very fruitful this time around. So I guess we're only going to be able to get like 6 fries per tater. Yeah. Oh well. So there's 3. So now that we've got our French fries cut, we're going to make our chips. So you're going to want a real thin knife for this. Just cut off the ends here. Then here, do as thin of cuts as you can. I'm not incredibly good at this, so I won't be too thin, but this one will have to make do. Now that you're done cutting your taters, let's pour a bit of oil on here, on the pan. A nice bit there. Get around a bit. Gonna want plenty of oil. Maybe a bit more here. Alright. So then, you turn on the stove. Let that sit until it starts, I don't know, being hot, I guess. Alright, so our oil started emitting fumes. So you turn the fan on, because we probably don't want to breathe that in. So then we take this stuff, and we put them in there, in the oil. Woo! Sizzle. Alright, so these are cooking pretty quickly. Oh man. Once the potato chips look brown, I guess, put them on the plate. This is very quick because these are tiny taters. Oh golly. Oh man, everything's like done already. Oh man, these are burnt. Oh golly. Oh no. They're burning. Alright, so apparently I was doing this wrong. I was cutting them right, but apparently the oil needs to be a little cooler, so I got some help.
Hello. So, when you're preparing oil, we already have put a couple potato sticks in. You want to get some water. Hello. On your hands, never a lot. One drip is best. Like once it goes in, it tends to bubble, but a lot more. And that's when you can usually tell your oil is ready. Because these guys are like really bubbly. You do want to move them around a bit or else they could burn, which is what happened when we decided to throw them in. Also, once your oil starts to sizzle with a little bit of water, you want to move it down to low. You can kind of tell. Oopsies. By the sides, if you look at the sides of these, you can see that they're brown, so they are most likely done.
Season. I was just gonna use a bunch of salt.
Salt has a lot of sodium and can potentially cause heart problems and heart failure in the future. So you never want to have too much salt or sodium in one meal.
Oh yeah, sodium. All right, so now for the nutrition facts before we eat this. Let's see. Calories, or the serving size is about 71 grams. I measured this and it's like 50 some grams, so this should be about applicable. It's got about 222 calories, 10 grams of fat, not that much saturated fat. It's got 0 grams of trans fat, which is real nice because trans fat is really bad for you. A bit of sodium, decent bit of potassium, some carbs, a bit of fiber. I suspect most of those calories probably come from the fat and the carbs, because those are the most calorie dense and they're also the most prevalent here. So what I suspect makes French fries so unhealthy, there's not too much of anything particularly bad in these, in this serving size, but it's all about the ratios. If there's more calories, which there does seem to be, because fat and carbs are pretty calorie dense. It's a calorie dense food, so that means it's not too great for you. 2.4 grams of protein, and the only notable amount of vitamins was vitamin B6. As for safety concerns, most of that has to do with the oil. So the oil is obviously going to be pretty hot, so it could scald you, or it could light on fire and burn your house down. So yeah, be careful. Also, don't forget, when you're hunting potatoes, make sure to wear that gas mask, because otherwise those poisonous fumes might knock you out. Alright, let's see how it tastes. Oh, it's a bit wobbly. Alright. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, see ya.